welcome back to OhVer It Podcast. Ooh. I'm so sorry. That is not what we're doing today.
That's the 100th episode.
That's our celebratory. We made it episode. Oh goodness, Lord! And you know what's crazy is we talking about parenting today, and I know.
So you gonna teach your kids?
Clearly, do not send your kids to her house.
Okay.
Don't send them to your house,
Baby.
You can send them to mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can send them to mine.
Yeah. I think Asia would have to have at least like a kid that's 5 years old and functioning before we go send them to her
Or you
house.
need her to come for the trial error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We love you.
At
What?
this point, I'm getting bullied. Every episode, just slap.
You barely keep yourself alive sometimes.
Oh, damn.
How we supposed to?
Yeah, like I'm just out here living reckless.
But I'm glad you're in the middle.
I know. I was like, I feel weird. Like,
That's like you rubbing your legs.
yeah, like I'm nervous.
Like you don't live here.
Don't sit in the middle of the couch either. So
She don't. She be
like
like
a
right there.
I like this little spot.
Yeah. This is why I like to get the big sectionals.
Yeah.
You know, everybody gets their own like area.
Yeah, you have a lot of kids.
you're right.
So somebody said when I got this couch and I posted it on my story, like that's the you got kids couch.
I know, that's right.
Yeah, because you could pull the things out and stuff. And so I was just laid out and I was like, dang, I could see a bunch of kids on here.
What?
Ooh.
Stains, ketchup,
Stuff underneath
crackers
it.
in the thing. Yeah.
There's a reason why I didn't get the dark blue one. No.
You should have.
What? I don't have children.
Oh, that's true.
The grown-ups I invite over, they would not be having ketchup stains and barbecue sauce and sticky fingers.
That's true.
Well, actually, let me see your hands because you just touched the couch. You
My
did?
hands are clean.
Oh,
I
okay.
just told you I feel a little ashy.
Is she your mother?
I mean, she acting like it.
Right.
Look at her. She got me nervous now.
What? You could come to my house, pull out the couch. You want a snack? There's something in the couch.
Well, we don't ever have snacks.
It's in
Angel
my
pull,
couch.
Angel pull out some lettuce.
That's your kid's gonna starve.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, but can't send your kids to Asia house.
You can't send them to your
Y'all
house.
should have seen this meal Asia had last week. 2 ounces of meat.
Insert
More
picture.
lettuce than me.
Hey, I'm gonna send you the picture.
And the pico de gallo. I will find this picture. Oh my God. And talk about him. I'm still hungry. I wonder why.
Exactly.
Like, you can't meal prep for your kids.
Little Johnny gonna walk around and be hungry.
Mommy, am I on a diet too?
I'm sorry. They put me in the middle for a reason. My kids are not gonna starve. Oh my gosh.
You know, but even though you'd be a great parent, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I know these things.
Yeah.
You're a third grade teacher, you know. That's your
You
practice.
parent a lot of kids. That's it's parenting, you know, at its finest.
Yep.
Because you see them more than their own parents see them. So
What's the best advice or the deepest advice you've given to a student?
Whoa.
took a turn.
I know.
Breathe through the pain.
That just because you see certain things that occur in your household does not mean that those things can occur here. I am here to keep you safe at all times. So therefore, there's no reason why you feel like you should put your hands on a young lady just because that's what you see in your household.
Ooh.
I didn't know it was gonna get that deep.
Oh, yeah. We talking about parenting. Let's talk about it.
That's true.
How you, with the things that they see that their parents do and how they're raised definitely takes a toll on how kids come and act at school.
Yeah.
It might not more so be behavior, but it could just be the way they talk, how they treat males versus females. Like all those things play a part in school because they might see those things at home.
And they think it's okay and go to
And
school.
really what they watch too.
Oh, yeah.
What they watch. So.
You put parental controls on your stuff, right, Keshia?
I do. The TV. Well, not the TV, but I have it on the iPads, their cell phones. And I can control, like, I can shut down everything from my phone. Like,
that's crazy.
I can see the text messages. I can do all that. Like, during the school year, like, I shut down the phones at 8 o'clock. And I will gladly, like, scroll through, like, oh, you talking to little Johnny, huh? Like, over the summer, I found out my daughter has a crush.
Oh.
His name's, we'll keep it disclosed. But, yeah. Going through her phone, and he's sending her pictures, like, not inappropriate pictures, but just, like, little pictures of him. And she's sending back little, you know. And I'm just like...
Oh, never mind. Nope.
No, never mind.
You know, all that. Well, she's 11, so I mean, like, I can't remember the age that I started crushing, but I'm sure it's around this time. You know,
I mean, if we had phones when we was kids,
what? But
that would have been insane.
I would think if I had a phone back in my time that I would be doing that. Because, like, coming home, I would, you know, calling the house phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And after dark, when my mom would be like, go to bed, and you get that little ring real quick and it hung up, I knew who it was to call them back. But, like, damn, if I don't shut down their screen time on their phone, they're going to stay up all night just texting. They got these group chats. We'd be at the dinner table, and you just hear ding, 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 ding. Like, but yeah.
Y'all, you just had, like, you unlocked a core memory when you said, like, a house phone. I would stay up all night on that house phone. And one time my mom hopped on there, like, because, you know, the three-way. Yeah. She was like, go to bed. I'm like, oh, sorry. My bad.
It's been time my mom been on the phone. I pick up and start dialing. She's like, I'm on here. Oh, my bad. You usually sleep at this hour. So, yeah, a lot of things have changed.
You know what?
Especially with apps.
So, when will you take the parental controls off? Like, at what age?
When they move out.
What? Wait.
My house, my rules.
Okay.
Wait.
I live.
Even when Jamie turned, like, 15, 16, 17, 18?
Yes, it will still be on.
Are you going to be more lax with the parental controls?
I might move it back 30 minutes.
We
can go from PG to PG-13, but we're not hitting rated R.
Really?
These kids these days are not like how we are. They are very much what I see, I must try.
Mm-hmm.
So I be damn. Like, we've already, baby, we've already been through some things of my friends do it, let me try it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, few years back, we've been through that. I don't have time for that. So, I'll keep it on as long as I can. You start continue to make your straight A's, honor roll, things like that. We'll lax it up a little bit on the weekends. But no, like, I want my kids to be very, like, in their education. I want them to be able to read and write and understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't need all the distractions like that.
So are you, like, training them, like, back for, like, when school starts again? Like, cutting it down?
Well, we'll do it 2 weeks prior to school. Right now, I've cut the PlayStation already. So, like, Like, you cut it down to, like, they have to turn it off by a certain time? Like, right now, it's not on at all. Like, on my phone, I've paused it from the internet.
That's what I was like thinking. Can you control, like, PlayStations? Like,
yeah, girl. I have Xfinity. Shout out to them. Hopefully, they lower my bill. But I can go on the app, and I can, whatever's connected to my Wi-Fi, I can pause it. So, like, right now, the PlayStation's paused. So, you could turn it on, but all it's going to do is spin.
But even during the day, they're not doing nothing.
We started going to the library.
So all day?
No, but you have books you have to read. I got them to start writing again. Like, I've got them back. Because remember, Jamien's been out of school because he broke his leg in January. So he didn't do a whole of school semester last year. He did it at home. So, like, I really have to train him to get back to where he needs to be. So, yeah, girl, we've started.
That's good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know I'm struggling, baby. We told me this morning. I heard you slap that one.
Girl, what?
I get up at like 4:35 every day, like even on Saturday and Sundays. And so I'm out here in the kitchen. Asia's alarm goes off. That's all you hear.
I get up, but I was like, I need to start training myself. So that's good that you train your kids to really get back into that.
She didn't come out till 9:00.
What? When y'all
I was laying in the bed still, though.
But you were up.
Yeah.
When y'all were growing up, did your parents wake you up for school, or you woke up yourself?
No,
Baby, them alarms ain't do nothing back then. It was my mom waking me up.
Yeah, my mom woke me up. And then she would get mad because she was like, you got 30 minutes. I'm like,
I know that's right.
I'm still in the bed.
Nah, like my kids know, like get up, like let's get.
I didn't have a curfew though. I don't remember my mom be saying you got to be in bed by 8:00. Like I remember because we all had our own TVs in our room. I feel like I would just be watching TV, laying in bed, and then I just fall asleep. I didn't have parental controls as a kid.
No.
Not on my phone, not on the TV, not on a laptop. I just knew better, I guess.
Because your mom showed you those things, or like you just knew like it was time to go to bed.
No, my mom, we had discussions like if we saw like an explicit scene on TV, she'd be like, "This is real, but this is not something you're supposed to do. Or this isn't something you watch on your own." And stuff. But when it came to music, I think that's kind of like music and TV shows. I didn't have restrictions. 'Cause I remember we wasn't listening to Snoop Dogg every day, but I knew Snoop Dogg. Like I knew Tupac, I knew Biggie songs. Like my mom.
But I think that music in the back of the day like isn't as vulgar as it is today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now.
Stupid.
I mean, if the music we have now was back then, I wouldn't know music.
Yeah.
A lot of time around.
Yeah. Give me one margarita. My daughter started singing that in the kitchen today.
Oh.
She was like, give me one margarita. And I turned around and she was like, praise thee the Lord. And I looked at her and I was like, that is one song I never want to hear you sing. And she was like, but it's so catchy. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
I said, but you're probably like catching it because it's catchy. I said, but you're not listening to the words. So we sat there and I was like, one margarita, open your legs. What do you open your legs to do? Piss and shit. That's all you should know. And then she's like, 2 margaritas, give me some head. And I was like, yeah, give me your head so I can bust you upside it. Like, no. So we listened to a lot of Magic 102 in the car.
Yeah, I can see that. So, does she know the Pound Town song?
How's that go?
I'm not.
I don't know these songs. Like,
I was just singing. I'm out of town.
Oh, she probably does.
My da 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 pink and my da 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 brown.
I've caught her singing that song too, and I had to let her know what's pink.
My shoes.
Okay, not to nah. What? I was like, you can't even see your booty hole to know if it's mine. Girl, the things that are going on in today's world, it's crazy.
Years because y'all be talking about Cartoon Network and stuff now. I'm not watching that. Like,
I don't even let my kids watch SpongeBob.
Really?
Whoa.
He is very inappropriate.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He can be.
Huh?
He can be.
He isn't. What?
What?
SpongeBob is inappropriate.
Baby, I wasn't catching that. I wasn't catching that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it until I got older.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
I won't let my kids watch that either.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, they don't miss it. If they don't miss what they don't know.
true.
Their little brother came over the other day and he was like, can we watch SpongeBob? Or somebody came over and asked my mom. The guy was like, oh, we don't watch that. We can watch anything else, but not SpongeBob.
You know what? I shouldn't have been watching as a child. Danny Phantom. He was a ghost going into little girls' rooms. No, they weren't all little girls, but they were like female rooms. Like he would be going through the night, like he'd be a ghost. Y'all know the Danny Phantom show?
Oh, I remember it vividly, but not like.
I love that theme song.
Yeah, it was a good theme song.
I love that theme song. Bro.
No.
I grew up on Barney. Barney and Friends. And Teletubbies. And that's what I grew up on. The Original Mermaid. I grew up on that stuff.
What you mean the original mermaid? Oh, the one not with Hallie?
No.
Oh. I thought there was another mermaid she was talking about other than the cartoon one that we knew. I was like, maybe was it in black and white?
No. Black and white.
Lord.
I am not that old.
To make sure, like,
I'm not that old.
because there was some movie that I would watch, and my sister used to always say that's not the original, and I was like, what are you talking about? I forgot the name of it. It was some movie that was in black and white. And she was like, yeah, they redid it. And I didn't know they remade Lion King a bunch of times.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they did that.
There's a lot of Lion Kings. In y'all's household, was it 2 parents, 1 parent, no parent? What? Y'all don't remember?
I mean, it was 2 until like I was up to 6th grade. So it was that.
She had both parents in her life.
But yeah, he was definitely still in my life.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
He ain't dip out.
Nah, he ain't gonna say I'm gonna pick up some milk and never can return. So
I had that situation though.
oh.
Yeah. So I
Still
grew up
waiting
with a
on
single
milk?
mom.
Right, I was saying
No, we were supposed to go
Spoiled.
somewhere. The last memory I have of him as a child, I was telling him my ABCs in the driveway in the car. And okay.
Not y'all got to be, and he was like, bye.
No, he was like, that's really good, sweetheart. And that was the last memory I had of him. And
You learn your ABCs like 3 and 4.
Yeah, that was. I barely remember that man. Like as a child, I don't remember what he looked like as a kid. Like,
Oh, wow.
so when he sent me a Facebook request on my 21st birthday, I saw his face and I knew who he was. Like I didn't even look at his name. His face was my face. I was like, ugh. Y'all should have seen me. I was at Texas Roadhouse I was about to get on the saddle and do the yeehaw for my birthday. And I just got a Facebook request. That's when I kept notifications on my phone. After that, I turned social media notifications off. But it was like friend request from so and so and so and so. And I was like, why did you just friend request me? I was like, we just gonna
Swipe left?
I didn't deny it. No, I just closed the phone.
Oh.
I didn't deny it or anything. I just let it sit there for a couple months until his other daughter contacted me and asked me to reach out to him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was like, I know you don't want to talk to him. I didn't talk to him until a couple of years ago either. I said, oh, we had the same situation.
Not y'all was both waiting on milk. Damn.
You got my nerves. But yeah, my mom, she raised me. But my sister, she was 10 years older than me too, so she kind of raised me reluctantly. Yeah, I would get on her nerves, as a little sister should.
Yeah, just like your little brother does you. Did you?
Bro, first of all, do you know the trauma I went through as a baby and then becoming a middle child at 15? My identity was messed up. What? Everything was just about him, and I'm not trying to sound selfish, but I was just like, bro, like everything we did was around him. Like get out of school, go straight to the doctors. I was like, dang, like the doctor's still open, like everything. The boy would cry, the whole house would stop. I'm like, oh my god, is he okay? And he was just so cute and adorable. You couldn't really be mad at him, but he used to walk all over me. Not literally, sometimes literally, actually. I never disciplined him, and he realized that at a very young age. Like, he would do stuff and have the evil laugh, like, and I'd be like, stop. And he would just laugh harder. But when my sister came around that corner one time, like, he knew. He would sit down like,
Oh.
my mom, same thing. Me, little bad little boy. He would bite me, hit me. He would, that's why I'm scared of having boys. Because I just thought boys were like this.
No.
And no, girl, he would take the poop out his diaper and just smear it everywhere and laugh. We would be having a nap and he would just take it and I would wake up. He would just be laughing hysterically.
Girl, he sound crazy. No
Girl,
offense.
what? I remember one time he tried that with Christina. She spanked him so hard. She was like, what you doing? Like, no. And Christina got mad at me. She's like, he's doing this. You don't discipline him.
What am I supposed to do? Y'all didn't give me the rule book.
Yeah, like, I don't want to spank him. I feel like I always thought I was going to hurt him. She was like, no. Like, I would spank him. I would, like, he would just laugh.
I would laugh too.
I was like, stop it.
Sucker. I know.
You would have thought he was one of them babies from the Proud Family. He had to go to the babies from the Proud Family. Like, he was just like, he knew. And I was like, to this day, he know. Like, I mean, to this day, he's 12. So,
oh well. I hope he's still.
He
not
is a man. But I'm just like, dang, that's why I'm scared because I'm like, I didn't know if I was gonna break him. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I hated seeing him cry.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Boys are much easier than girls, though. That's for sure. Raising my son compared to my daughters, it's been very much. There's a lot of differences. Because you could just throw whatever on a boy and be like, all right, come on, let's go. With some girls, you got to comb their hair. I don't even like combing my own hair. Got to comb the hair. They want bows, purses, pearls, flaps. Girl, too much.
Don't let them get into makeup.
That's the stage we're in right now.
Oh.
Why do y'all on everything? Wait till it's y'all. Y'all not going to be on.
I don't want a girl. I don't want a girl.
They're just gonna have two. Watch. Two twin girls.
Here you go. Actually, here you go.
Oh. Return to sender.
Here you go. No.
We going through the makeup stage. Like every store we go in, ooh, eyeshadow. Ooh, how do you... And I'm not like a makeup person. Like, you know, I put on a little lash this and whatever. But Zakai want to learn how to do concealer. She want to learn how to...
She is what? How old?
Yeah.
She don't got nothing to conceal. Not one wrinkle.
But she's asking like, what do you use
what
it
does
for?
she watch?
YouTube.
So she watching makeup videos?
I'm sure. The little girls that be on there be putting on makeup.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Totless and Tiaras? Like, them kids you wearing.
I mean, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, I mean,
but
true. But still, like, at a very young age, like, those kids will very much know, like, how to do a full face.
Yeah, she watches...
On their own, probably by the age of 5.
I think it's Dance Moms. Is that...
Oh, yeah.
That's one of them, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the girls on there be doing their makeup because, you know, she's in cheer and things like that. And that's what she wants, the red lipstick. She just wants all that. And I'm just like, girl, I can't teach you how to... I can teach you how to put on some eyeshadow and some eyelashes. That's about it.
Did they require that in middle school? Like, for cheer?
Oh, I don't know. So we did cheer in elementary.
Okay.
And you, like, for performances, you could put on, you know, lipstick and things like that you wanted to with your hair and things like that. But I don't know. I'm not prepared for that. And then her little sister, my youngest, she just falling right behind. Ooh, she getting lip gloss. Ooh, I want a lip gloss too. Ooh, you bought her bracelets. I want a bracelet too. Yeah, everybody want James Avery right now.
Oh, look. Well, they got a charm sale going on.
I know. I told him.
So, yes. No.
Never know. I don't remember getting my eyebrows even done until I was a senior in high school.
I don't remember getting my eyebrows done until I paid for it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have weave until like my senior year.
What? I didn't weave until college.
Nowadays, like, baby, these kids are coming with lace fronts.
Yeah.
Closures.
I saw this girl on TikTok today. She was 15. She had tats. She was getting a sewing and everything. And I was like, 15?
I'm not paying
She
for
looked
that.
22.
I'm not paying for that.
It's bad enough there's hormones in the milk, so like kids is developing more than they should already.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like, what are we teaching? Like, what are you teaching your kid if you're able to spend that type of money on them that young? Like, because, like, you know, like...
What you mean, though?
Like, I think, like, you're not really... Like, not necessarily in high school you're going through an identity crisis, but you're really, like, growing into yourself. You know, like, you're really, like, becoming, like, a woman and a man. And it's, like, once you feel like you have to alter who you are, like, you're kind of, like, stuck with that for the rest of your life. Very
like
young.
The materialistic is more important than the natural.
And then, like, say if they go off to school and all those other things, too, like... They're going to possibly expect their parent to pay for those things. And it's like, I can't afford that. Like, we got to make sure you go to school or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I didn't, like, only time, like I said, I didn't wear weave until prom. And then I didn't really have it like that, like, during college. But, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not buying none of that stuff.
But I be thinking it's good to... Because, I mean, the way you said it is, like, kind of spending money on the kid. But, like... Parents spend money on like shoes for boys and stuff.
I mean, yes, but that's not altering your appearance fully. Like the moment I feel like the kids start to wear eyelashes and weave and stuff like that, then it's like, you know, say if they get stuck on that, say if they're not able to embrace like their natural state, like what if they're like, I need my lashes done every 2 weeks. So like that's now another bill that
But
I have
like,
to.
I feel like that's kind of like how you play into even getting your hair done. Like, my mom always told me you have to be presentable. So if
Yes,
I'm getting my
but
hair
me
done every
putting
couple
weave,
weeks,
that's fine. But putting weave in your hair at that young, like I just feel
but
like
didn't
it's
your
not.
mom always perm your hair?
Yes, that's taking care of my hair, so I don't walk around like a chicken
No,
head. But still,
no, girl, putting a perm in your head is altering your natural beauty.
I understand that, but it's still it's still my hair. It's not like she had to go buy extra hair to put on top of my head. That's what I'm saying. And
Jerry.
yeah, and like she taught me, like, and she would spend time to teach me like how to do my nails and my toes and stuff like that. We had like spa days and stuff like that. Like it's not like she had to go out and every 2 weeks we have to get our nails done. We have the only thing that every 2-3 weeks was getting our hair done. That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
And then we went every now and then for like occasions to get your nails done because I feel like once you start building a habit, that it's not isn't that should be to me growing up that was a reward, like or just let's go spend time together, not because I need you to have your hair done or I need you to have your nails done, I need you to have your toes done because as you see now, times is hard and thank God we're blessed, but to me it's not a necessity to always have my nails done. It is for my toes, but still like that's the when you start seeing numbers tally up, and then if I bring a child in and they see like okay mommy takes you out every 2 weeks, it's not something fun anymore. It's just like I know
Habits.
it's like this is a habit that I now have created. Say if we miss out on that one time because I don't have the money, now she got an attitude because we can't go. So it's kind of just like I don't want my kids to have that habit of your mama gonna do this, she gonna take me anyways. Your mama gonna buy me when you because that's how kids are.
So you don't want the kid to be spoiled, because that's what it sounds like.
It's not even necessarily be spoiled. It's just that I don't want you don't want to build a habit and then when they talk back or get upset because they don't have that habit anymore, you can't get mad because you created that.
So you only want to build certain habits?
Yeah, like we can get our hair done every 2 weeks, that's fine. But you think we about to be sitting in the nail shop every 2 weeks? No. Me and you? No. No.
What did they daddy pay for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And your
That's
daddy
what I'm saying. Like,
spend time with your if your dad
but
wants
my
to do
thing
that,
is,
that's
like,
fine.
if you're in a healthy 2-parent household and you can afford to do that and stuff, then that's just gonna make the girl think, okay, this is what I need to do in my life so that I can afford it, or find a man that can afford that as well.
Yeah,
I don't think that's an unhealthy habit at all. Like,
that's to each his own, but I just know that's not a habit that I want to build for my child.
what kind of habit you want to build for your child?
I mean, we can buy like nail kits and stuff and do that stuff at the house. That's fine, but walking around with acrylics and all this other stuff, like no.
They don't even have to get acrylics. But what do you take your daughter every 2 weeks and she just get polished?
And we can learn that at home, just like I did. It was a bonding time. I mean, just like you could sit in a chair and bond too, but like literally, we went every now and then. And I mean, I'm not hurting from it or anything. But other than that, like I mean, when we was in college and you and Leah would go, I was just chilling. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset. I was just like, I only went on special occasions, and that's just what it is. But if my husband wants to take her every 2 weeks, by all means, whatever. Keep it up, sir. Keep it up.
You just want to fulfill their needs over wants.
Yes, honestly, you need your hair done. You don't need your nails done. We could clip file, push back the cuticles, and all that stuff. Your toes, everything. Those are.
I'm not touching no toes.
Those aren't needs to me. It's just not. You need school supplies. Hello, you need school supplies. School clothes.
What is wrong with you?
Lysol.
Lysol.
But I feel you on that.
A mask. Because we're coming back from summer vacation.
And it's flu. Like my mom didn't even buy my first cell phone. Like, so I mean, I get what you're saying. I wasn't out with weave in my hair, fake nails, none of that. So like, even growing up now, like when I go get my nails done, every now and then I'll take them to get the polish on their finger. I won't put no fake nails or nothing like that. But I'm not buying no bundles to get them sewn in. I'm not doing none of that. You can learn how to comb your own hair. Right. I'll help you comb it. I'll braid it down for you and stuff like that. But I'm not taking you to Bethy to, give you a full bust down. I'm not gonna do that. Like all the extras that I wanted, I had to work to get those extras.
Yeah.
So like anything I actually needed, my mom provided. Granted, I was spoiled too, so like sometimes I did get those extras, but like it was still things that I needed. You know what I mean?
And my mom used to braid my hair, like box braids and stuff. Yeah,
the whole
Still do that?
the whole summer. That's why I've been practicing, like cornrow, whatever. That I've been practicing braiding to the scalp, and you know, box braids. So now for school, she wants bohemian. She wants that, so I've been practicing that, and that's what I'll do for her to go to school. I'm not gonna pay nobody to do it, but I'll practice to do it for you. You know what I mean? But no, I feel that because I be damned if the guy come to me and say, "Hey, it's time to get my nails done. When we going?" Excuse me. I don't know.
And I just feel like, say if my husband don't support that, but I'm feeding the habit, like, I don't know. That's just me.
yeah, that would be a discussion that you and your husband have to not do that.
That's true, but that's like a small. That's something that like that's no. We don't need to be arguing about that. We need to argue if my baby can read or not.
It's
like,
not an argument. It's that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, hey, I want to go to the nail shop. You think it'll be cool? Like if so and so come with me and get her nails done? No, babe, I think she's a little too young for that. Let's wait. Okay, cool.
That's how my baby daddy is. Yeah. Like we'll go to the mall and I'll be like, you know, I'm buying you strictly this, and this, and then you want some extra, you better ask your dad to give you some change for your pocket because I know what I'm going to the mall to buy and I'm not buying nothing extra. We're not getting no phone case. We're not getting no cool hand sanitizer. No, we got what's it called? Germex at home. Refill the little case you got, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Yeah, but. Yeah, no, I can't do all that extra thing. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in a single family home. So, like, it was just my mom. My dad was around, but he was more of my disciplinary. And, you know, he came, picked me up, whatever, visitation, however they worked it out. But, like, it was just literally me and my mom in my household and my sister. And, like, for a while, I thought my sister was my mom and my mom was my grandma, but that's a different story. But, like... my mom worked a lot, so like a lot of things I got from my sister. Yeah. So like that's what I have memories of, her teaching me how to do certain things. I remember when my menstrual started. Oh my God, first day of 6th grade, I will never forget. Ooh. I was like, oh my God, I was bleeding. Call 911. And my sister is dying, and my mom is just like, no, you know. She explained it to me and things like that, and I didn't even think till. You know, my daughter's getting ready to go in the 6th grade that I have to teach her about her menstrual cycle. So I was on TikTok the other day packing menstrual cycle bags and teaching how to put a pad in her underwear and all kind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think nobody taught me that until it happened. I don't know why parents let that trauma just happen. Like, you need to tell them to prepare. Like, hey, one day you may just start bleeding.
Yeah.
But because that happened to me in 5th grade in Catholic school.
Yeah, they teach it at school.
They teach it because she came to me. Yeah, she came because I got the letter. Yeah, and she came to me. She was like, "Oh, this is what we've been talking about. Like, can you explain to me your experiences?" So I had to go in there and I'm like, "Oh man, like, okay," you know what I mean, and explain those things to her. But I wasn't prepared. I wasn't even thinking about that stuff. And did your parents give y'all the birds and the bees talk? No, I didn't have that either. First of all, birds and bees don't even.
It wasn't birds and bees. It was she would say the actual words like penis, sex.
Yeah.
Like she always said, what was it? Keep your skirt down and your shirt on. Always.
When you do it?
No. Oh. Like, in case some... Oops, child.
I am dying. Sorry.
So, in Catholic school...
they were real freaks.
We wore skirts. Yeah. So, that's what she meant. Like, always keep your shirt on and your skirt down. Like, don't ever let anybody try to get you to pull your skirt up or nothing. Like, if a boy tries to do this, it's disgusting. It's causing cancer. Like, stuff like that. Like,
oh, so you put the fear in you.
Yeah. Because, I mean, look, we would be watching TV and, like, sex scenes would come on. She's like, you see how old they are? They don't look as young as you are, do they?
Yeah. Because now kids out there getting pregnant at 15, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, my mom did not let me, like, she did not want me watching Degrassi. I remember when she caught me watching Degrassi, she was like, what is this? I'm like, nothing.
I love Degrassi.
No.
Look at that Drake picture.
I'm about to walk away.
Come back.
Lord.
No.
Oh, I will never forget when I was in high school, my friends, like, I knew people who started having kids, like, junior year or end of sophomore year. Like, I would get invited to baby showers. I'll never forget. My sister was like,
Not at lunch.
yes.
Here you go, girl.
Yes. And Christina, my sister, she was like, you better not ask mom. You better not.
I'm glad she knew.
Because Christina would pick me up from school, and I was showing us like, hey, do you think mom will let me go to this baby shower? Like, my friend's having a baby. What? No.
No.
In high school?
In high school. I'll never forget, one girl had a baby 8th grade year of middle school.
Damn.
I knew not to ask my mom that, but I didn't even take the dang thing home. But
That's crazy.
Girl.
like, but a baby shower, and so I had to like sneak and get like some gifts. I remember one time I asked my sister to stop at like Hallmark so I can get the girl something. So I knew I couldn't come, but she was still my friend. When I gave her this, she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much!" And my blood, I was like, "Yeah, girl, you know, I won't be able to make it, but you know, congratulations."
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I'd feel if Zakiah comes home or any of my kids come home and be like, "Oh, my 9th grade friend invited me to her baby shower." I'm gonna be like, "Her mama baby shower?" Like,
I'm like, we can send her something, but you're not going. And please don't think this is okay at this time.
But you don't want her to go just because like it's wrong that the child is pregnant, or you just don't want her to go to be in that environment.
I don't want in that environment. You think it's okay because we grew up around the time 16 and pregnant teen mom came on. They tried to get it glorified. And my mom would never let that be on TV because, like, them girls were getting famous. Like, and that's when you know people in school popping up with babies. They taking the elevator because they pregnant. They got a little elevator pad.
Remember the school girl?
The what?
The pregnancy pack.
There's a movie on Lifetime, and then next you know, a pack of girls at my school was pregnant. I was like, Lord, Jesus. Lord Jesus.
But I was just like, no, like. I hated teen mom though. I hated how they glorified teen pregnancy because we're trying to teach. I mean, even like at that age, I was like, why do you want to be pregnant at this age? We already struggling with AP English. Like, what else do you need to stress about? Like, what? And because also y'all gotta remember, my little brother was born when I was 15. I was in 9th grade. So imagine pushing that out of me, and then there's another screaming baby in the house. What?
Yeah.
No, heck sense. No. Like, my mom, she never let me date. She's like, you don't need to date till you out of college with a job.
Did you talk about that on the dating episode?
Now, did I do that? No, that's a different story. I dated, but I never got pregnant, and I was having sex that young. Like, no, like.
That's when I see how old you were when you lost your virginity.
Oh, we don't need to discuss that.
We definitely don't know this episode.
Yeah.
Lord.
I had the fear of my mother, so I didn't lose mine until
But people are not scared of their parents anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I had the fear of my mom. I'll never get, like, my mom would make that look, and her eye would, like, squint. I'd be like,
what? Silent. I do this thing. I start tapping my head in my house, and my kids know. They be like, "Ooh, okay, all right, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm sorry." Like they know off that tap.
Like, no, my mom.
Did y'all get spanked?
Did we?
I was full underwear shorty. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get a boat with people. Let's go, load them up.
And it didn't work at all, did it?
No.
My mom would make me put my hands behind my back. If my hands were up covering my face or like my legs, I would be like this, stand up. Stand up, but you keep hitting me until I stood up.
What?
Yeah.
I don't have any memories of my mom spanking me.
What? That's a blessing.
I don't have any. My sister one time, she tried to beat me for something and my toe hit the fireplace and my toenail came completely off. And she was like, "Ha, that's God, I didn't have to touch you." But like,
did it grow back?
Yeah, nice and strong. See,
oh.
Yeah, but I don't. My dad was a big disciplinary. Like, One time I tested him and he got me. Yeah, got me. Yeah. They called
No.
CPS the next day when I went to school. He got me so good.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You ever rode Highway 6 North all the way to Highway 6 South? And we were in the car and those doors locked. It was like a movie. We got in. And first of all, I didn't want to go because I know what I did. I told him that I was an adult. So if he wanted to, discipline me, he had to come get me and discipline me. He couldn't. That was my first mistake. I didn't know what I was drinking.
You thought you was grown.
Girl, I thought I was stupid. That's what I was. I was stupid.
What bills was you paying?
None. I couldn't even wipe my ass good. Much less. He picked me up, those doors locked, and we rode. Let my dad rest in peace. But we rode down that street, and all of a sudden, I just felt like...
It was just you and him?
Me and him, girl. He was like, so what was that you were talking? You said you're grown, huh? Scoot over. And he grabbed me to scoot over, that was the first pinch. I never talked to my dad like that again ever in my life. I went home, I apologized, went to school the next day, I apologized to the teacher, everything. Yeah, it was, he got my ass.
No.
So do you think like that's why people want to do like gentle parenting nowadays, so we don't have to file CPS cases like that?
Well, I used to be a spanker. Like, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I've spanked my kids, especially if I have to repeat myself. Mm-hmm. I don't like to repeat myself. But now, like, my kids are kind of older where I don't have to do that anymore. So, like, me talking works good enough. And, like, the kids are so into that digital technology scene that if I have to remove something, then I can. And that will work for them, like taking the PlayStation away or taking their cell phones away or things like that works. So I don't think I've spanked my kids in years, but all that, oh, don't do that, Bobby, you know better, let's treat no I can't. My kid's gonna look at me like,
we had these wrought iron gates like on the front door, and one time I tried to squeeze through the gate because I was like, oh, I'm gonna escape. My mom was at work and my sister was there and my grandma.
What were you escaping from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to get through the gate. You ever just look at something, you're like, I think I can do that. Like, that was me. Oh, okay. And so I was like, I'm small enough. Girl, I got stuck. And Christina, she was like, I'm gonna call mom. I was like, no, don't do that. Just leave me here. Just leave me here. Like,
to die?
Just leave you there? You don't have to call my mom at work, especially like if you did something dumb. Like, just leave me there, bro. Like, what Tamala man said, leave me there. Like, so my grandma, she would be on her medical bed, and this is the only time I remember like seeing my grandma get up and walk out that bed. She got up because Christina couldn't wiggle me out. I couldn't wiggle myself. My grandma just yanked me out and spanked me all the way through the house.
Oh, Lord.
Baby, wow. I never touched that gate again. Oh, I got home. She's like, what did you do? Nothing. She said you tried to get to the gate. What was you trying to get to? Nothing.
The other side.
Nothing. You made her get out. I didn't make her do anything. I didn't do nothing. Oh, I'm sticking to it. No. Are you okay? I'm fine. No. I wasn't fine.
Yeah,
because however she yanked me, I don't know what hurt more. Her yanking me through them wrought iron gates or her spanking me.
She wanted you to remember.
Yeah.
I was like, you getting ripped through. It's probably
it wasn't no wiggle, get some butter and help her. No. My grandma on her medical bed, like, just yanked me with all her strength.
All the strength she had left. She had to use it on you. I bet you'll never walk through a metal gate again.
That's why I never moved back to California, man.
Oh, man, no.
But I hated getting disciplined. Like, my mom was a big spanker, and, like, sometimes I feel like my mom would take it overboard, and some people had to tell me, like, that's not normal. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I mean, we don't live in the same household. Like, everybody parents different. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how you gonna tell me what's normal and not? So, but her spankings or disciplinary actions, it made me not want to tell her anything. So I didn't open up to my mom. Like, I never had that. My mom is my best friend relationship. Oh, my sister and my mom did, but like me and her, no. I didn't tell my mom none tell my sister nothing because I feel like my sister would just tell my mom. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Like, there were some things I just knew I couldn't tell my mom. Like, there's a lot of things, even stuff that happened in college. I didn't even tell my mom across the sorority.
Damn.
When I broke up with, like, my ex, I didn't tell her. And I was grown at that time. I was, what, 25? 20? How old are we?
I'm old.
We 27.
I was 24 when we broke up, I guess, right? Probably. Yeah, but I didn't even tell her. She found out on her own on Facebook.
Oh no!
I didn't think she was gonna whoop me, but I just I just didn't have that open door conversation to be like, Mom, this is what I'm going through, or Mom, I'm stressed, or Mom, like this.
Yeah.
No, like, I think that's why I'm just like on my own, and that's kind of, it sucks because now when people try to argue with me, I don't reciprocate it back. Like, if you want to get your feelings out, I'm just let you talk, and they be like, are we done? And then that'll start a whole new argument because they didn't like the way I said that.
Well, I mean, communication is key.
70% aggression, 30% love.
Yo, it should be saying, like, that's our relationship. 70% aggression, 30% love.
It's a proven fact. I have witnessed some of that.
It's 50-50.
Wow. No.
Anywho.
I think growing up, like, my mom, I could tell my mom anything because it was just my mom. So, like, some of the things that I've been through, like, I've told my mom, like, yeah. I've done some things and I'm like, bro, if something goes wrong, call my mama. And they be like, call your mom? Yeah, call my mama. Because who else gonna help me?
Right.
Leave me there.
No.
Don't nobody else got my mama got me.
No, exactly. Yeah.
But it's not like I didn't think she would protect me. I just didn't want the backlash. Like, I just didn't want the punishment. Like, I just...
Yeah. I didn't.
My mom was a yeller.
Oh, yeah, no. My mom
and, like, she had a temper. I have a really bad temper and stuff. Like, I've worked on it, like, a lot. Like, I used to throw things at people.
What were some of those things?
That she was throwing?
Yeah.
Hands for one, Asia. No, I'm just kidding.
What's the number? Can you insert the number you call when you're in an abusive household right here?
Yeah, put it down below.
The hotline.
Cause baby.
When your mom disciplined you, did she throw things at you?
Depends on, like, what I did. How mad she was.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'm just trying to figure out where you get that part from.
So depending on how mad you are, depends on the object. So if you're like medium mad, I might get the
water bottle. But if she pissed,
no, but I'm not at that point anymore where I'm throwing stuff. I'm not at that point anymore where I'm throwing stuff.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, like, but the way she disciplined me in various forms, it was a variety.
That makes sense. Do you think you'll be like that when you have children?
I'm terrified of having kids because I don't want to be like that. Not like my mother was a terrible mom. Like, I mean, I'm a great person. She raised me. Like,
yeah, you're very well.
So I'm scared to discipline my kids. Like, I don't want to hurt my kids. I don't want them to ever feel like they're not safe or can never talk to me. And sometimes I could be closed off. Sometimes I shut down. And like, I can walk. I'm okay with not talking to anybody for days. I'm okay with that. And people be like, what's wrong? No, I'm chilling. Like, but you can't do that with the kid. You gotta talk to them every day. Mommy,
girl, what? Sometimes I be mad at my kids. I don't be talking to them, and they know.
Yeah, like, I don't know. But I know I want to love my kid a lot, but sometimes I don't be having the energy to give that kind of love. So I'm kind of scared.
Now I have it set up in my house with my kids. Like, we sit down, like today, Nyla is my 7-year-old. She called the family meeting today. She was like, family meeting, everybody to the table. Aww. And we went to the table and we sat there and she was like, all right. And Zakiah was like, well, let's talk about our likes and don't likes. And we go through like, you know, what did mommy do that you don't like right now? But what did she do that you like? Or, and then they'd be like, well, you do it. And then like all the siblings would do it. So like, I want my kids to be comfortable enough, like, to come talk to me in any situation. Like, if you out there trying to do something, I'd rather you do it in my house than go somewhere and do it and your friends leave you there, or they set you up and something goes wrong, or you tried something and You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather have that communication with my kids
Yeah.
before anything else, because people out there will set you up and leave you, especially if you're stupid.
Yeah. And my mom wasn't open for feedback.
No. I'm open. It doesn't mean I'm going to take it, but I'm open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your mom, Misha?
What?
Was she open for feedback?
Do y'all have, like, you can tell her anything?
Oh, yes. Girl, if something look wrong on me one day, I'm calling her that second later. Why this looking like this? What does this mean? How do you do this? How do you do that? My mama and my daddy.
I do that with my mom sometimes. Like, if I have to ask her, like, for a recipe or, like, what to do or something. Like, before I bought my car recently, she was the first person I called. Mom, the AC went out. Should I trade my car? Yeah. Go. That's it. She said, that's the last straw. I said, hey.
Especially in Texas.
My mom said, trade it in. What? You listen to her.
Yeah,
That's true.
And definitely like with personal things, especially like going into high school and college, like definitely I was always calling my mom, like seeking advice and like just trying to figure out what to do. So
When she found out about my first boyfriend, she wasn't mad. And like she was kind of disappointed about how she found out. We was kissing in the library. In the
At the cat flick school?
No.
Was your skirt?
No, that
skirt
was
down?
in high school. And the librarian told my mom.
Damn, I think
But the librarian said, "Oh yeah, Lisa just blah blah blah, like lips with so and so in the library. You know, I guess they were reading some good books." And she said it so jokingly, and she knew what she was doing.
yeah, no.
Miss Zackos.
I hope she don't see this.
She didn't mean
You knew
that.
what you were doing.
Right.
You knew what you were doing. Yeah, and it's like she yelled at me, and she's like, she'd be like, I raised you better than that. Like public display of affection, like in school, like you knew better. But she wasn't mad and stuff. But like I don't remember if she made us break. I think we just broke up. Not after that, but like high school relationships don't last.
For some people. You said high school relationships?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not like 9th grade ones.
Well,
But
that's who I have
sometimes
kids.
they do.
That's
because
who I have kids
all
with.
these
My
people
high
that I
school
went to high
sweetheart.
school with, baby, they marrying each other. And I was like, dang, where was I when y'all was finding y'all high school sweetheart?
In the library.
I can live.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. My high school sweetheart is the father to 2 of my kids right now. Yeah. I know people that got married from high school too. They be talking about years.
My daddy used to go on that little dates when I was in high school. He would go, like, the only place I ever went to was like the movies, so he was sit in the back of the movies. And then
When you went on dates?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my
Will you
dad
do that
would
to
go.
your kids?
Most definitely.
No, my kids ain't dating.
Then what they gonna do? I feel like I had a friend and her parents were very like strict. So we're Jamaican. Her parents are Jamaican too. And they were strict. When I mean like on her ass, they were on her ass. Like she couldn't do anything. I thought she was gonna grow up and be a doctor, but she's not, so whatever. But like after she got a little bit older, because she was so like confined to her home and sheltered and things like that, she started doing things secretively. And like she would start saying, "Oh, I'm with Keshia," but she would really be with a boy. And then after a while, she ended up pregnant. So that's my only fear of sheltering my
I had a friend like
kids.
that in high school.
Yeah.
She was so sheltered, and like one day she came to me and the guy she was talking to too. And I had a job in high school, and they came and they knew I worked. They came up to me and was like, "Hey, can you buy us a Plan B?" I was like,
$49.99.
"What?" I said, "That's a lot of money. Like I don't like if you come into me." Because the boy, he had a car, but he didn't have money. And, like, all he had was a card, like, that was ran by his mom and stuff. So, he was like, my mom can't see this. And I was just like, okay, here. But she was so sheltered. She would be, like, lying and stuff. And she was a straight A student. Like, same thing. I thought she was going to grow up to be a doctor because she became a porn star.
But they make good money, though.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
gonna do a part 2.
Yes, baby.
Maybe we can do a part 2. Y'all let us know if y'all want a part 2.
Yes, sir. Woo.
Restricted period. Well, wait. Before we wrap it up, what are y'all getting over? You know, like, is there something from your childhood or the things that your parents did that you're still getting over?
I always say this. I wish that I wasn't as spoiled as I was. I say that all the time because I feel like if I had a little bit more struggle in me, I'd have a little bit more like, what's the word? Self motivation. Like I have it, but sometimes I really like gotta pull it up out of me. Like, come on, Keshia, you could do this. But I feel like if I knew like that things won't just be handed to me, like even now, like some things are still just handed to me, that I could just get up and do those things. I wouldn't have to second guess myself or work myself or things like that. So that'd be one thing, but I don't know.
Asia?
I enjoyed my childhood.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, just wanting both of the parents in the household, but I do understand things happen, and he was still, my father definitely was still an active parent in my life, but yeah, he was just there full time. Yeah, that would
Do you think your parents getting a divorce is gonna affect like how you parent? Like,
I just let my husband know divorce is not an option. Quit playing with me. Vow say till death do us part. So we gotta be toothless, hairless, one pinky toe gone.
it's gonna knock off your balance.
That is true. I said pinky toe went like this.
I know.
Yeah.
Did the divorce affect you growing up?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. But let's not cry today. So, yeah, what are you getting going?
My thing is, I just wish, my mom taught me how to heal internally. And we're not going to discuss that any further because that's going to be a different episode. But yeah. Heal internally, heal my problems, heal my inner self, and move on and forgive. That's what I wish I would have had learned growing up.
You have to forgive her to heal from that.
That's another day. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Y'all
like,
kill me, bro.
Comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. How were you raised?
Yes.
Were you the one that had to raise like a sibling? Let's have you in a part 2.
Right.
Bye.